Another day here in the office. But I'm ready. I'm ready for a nice big green day. Big green. It's coming. Actually, I don't know. I don't know about today because gap scan doesn't look too good. So, oh wait, here's my mic. Just a second. So the gap scan is looking pretty questionable right now. Looking questionable. Our leading gapper is only at 59%, and that is PRST, and it's a penny stock. So, past couple days have been not like as hot as the previous month or so, or 2 months. Does that mean we're at the tail end of this cycle of momentum, or will it continue? Or will it continue? Are we in the tail end, or is this just a small little dip in momentum before we see it back? It's hard to tell. But PRST, I don't like PRST, penny stock. It looks like it's large. It's even like a larger float too. It doesn't look like I have any news here for it either. So that's our leading gapper. That's our leading gapper. We said momentum is in large caps. Triad will triumph. Yes, Triad will always triumph through everything, through the bad days and the good days. Momentum is in the large caps. Let's take a look at where Tesla's at. Tesla still kind of hanging around these lows. Tesla has been taking a dump lately. I guess because of those earnings. But it could be like an entry right here for a long term. But who knows? Tesla, it was really the first company to get to the EV space. So, now that other automotive companies are putting out EV vehicles, it kind of makes sense that their earnings would be down, because now you have customers, instead of customers who would be buying Tesla, they're now buying other companies' EV cars. So who knows? I mean, it's definitely overvalued though, like up in this area at the time. I didn't see many people driving EVs, about like 2021, late 2020, 2021. I really started to see it very popular around just this past year. But yeah, earnings I guess are down on this one. What else we have? We had that one stock, NVDA. This thing, are we back up to the highs? No, not quite yet. But very nice dip on NVDA. I don't trade large caps. I don't trade large caps, so I'm completely out of the loop. I don't even know what I'm talking about with these large caps, so I'm probably not the right guy. But holy crap, look at this. 500 to 1,766. Holy smokes. Hop on the train. Damn, we're going back to 3K. My Jesus. What is this? Micro strategy. Is this like a stock strategy? Like, is this the hyper scalping strategy? Is this the 50-50 hyper scalping strategy that's gone to the moon? Dang. Micro strategy. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Crypto. It's something to do with crypto. Proposed. No, it's offering. Let's see here. I know there's a little thing here in maybe face scores, something in here. It shows the actual company. To dashboard. I think it might be face scores, stock highlights. So it's a software. Interesting. CEO loaded the boat on Bitcoin in MSTR. Jesus Christ. Well, missed that one. I mean, Bitcoin is still hanging up around 70, mid 70K. I would assume like we're due for a pullback since we have like, you know, nice solid like 5-6 weeks of, like in 5-6 weeks we're up 70%. I would assume like we'd get at least 1 week of pullback before a continuation, and we're coming into like that ascending sort of resistance here. Or I guess if you bring it from here, kind of in that area. I don't know though. Honestly, I'm not the kind of the guy to really analyze much of this, like at least for large caps. The general gist is still the same, like drawing out the levels, but the time frame is different. So, you know, my time frame, my mind is already fixated on like small caps, and small caps, you know, these levels, they break out within days or within minutes. Large caps is I have to like slow down the time of my processing of how I think the move could unfold because of the change in market cap. So even though I have the right idea, my timing is completely off. It's like 4 years of programming my mind to understand the timing of these moves on small caps. I'm not going to be able to just flip a switch and go to trade large caps and be just as successful. It's definitely going to take me time to adjust because the timing is so much different. Timing is so much different. You know, you're not just buying a 1 minute candle and make a new high and like it's just going to rip 50%. Like that's just not going to happen. CCTG, yeah, I did see this. APM as well, but this APM, the problem with APM is it seems to just be a technical bounce. I don't see any news on it. A little bit lighter volume than the previous bounce. Probably going to fade from there. Probably some shorts covering. CCTG. Looks like the float is in that area that we like. Let's take a look at the dilution tracker just to verify. Float, ooh, nice. CCTG, 1.38 million. Looks like no offerings in progress, which is great. Okay, CCTG, we might have something here. Let's see if we have any news. And I do not see any news. Do you guys see any news on CCTG? I do not see any news. Wonder why this thing is up. But I like we're consolidating, kind of holding somewhat near the highs. We have a history of making moves. Also KULR, we can take a look at that. I don't see that on my scan, so it must be a larger float. But it looks like on the daily, I have this on my side chart. This is kind of where I have my 5-minute chart just to get a little bit more reference for 5-minute pullbacks, 5-minute support levels. This is my kind of daily chart or 180-day chart. So on the 180-day, we have the 200 EMA at 509. So it's already showing that we're having some resistance in that area. But if we can break over, the next level would be of the 200 EMA would be on the daily, which is at 707. I guess I can get rid of that. It's at 707. So we could have some room on this if we can break out and hold over 5. The only thing is, what is driving this move? You know, what is driving this move? Is it just like some small little area of shorts covering and there's no momentum? Or is there something else driving this move that's going to cause it to go another 50 or 100%? Or I would say, yeah. KULR, let's take a look at KULR. I don't like it. Penny stock. I don't like these cheap penny stocks. I need something close to $1 because I like catching that breakout from Pennyland to over $1. That's usually a really great return because you're shifting from the micro cents to now the spread's going to be 1 cent, and you can get from $1 to 105. It's very common you see $1 from $1 to 105, and that's a 5% move on a dollar stock. So I like something closer to $1, and it's already fading towards below VWAP, volume fading. I don't really like it. It's not on my scans because it's too cheap actually. Holo, yes, has been moving. Could be, we have some decent volume down here. You have a lot of overhead resistance. Do I think it's going to continue? Probably. I think we could see something. Nothing's guaranteed though. We do have the 200 EMA on the 180-day chart at 973. The 200 EMA on the daily chart is 15, 16 bucks, I think. I can't really see it though. Somewhere in that area. We have a lot of room. Just take it as we have a lot of room on the daily 200 EMA. But on the daily technicals, we do have some resistance in this area, obviously. We do have like a lot of areas to fight through. And then you got the low of these candles, which is previous support. It's now acting as resistance. So we're going to get some resistance here. We can break out of there. Then maybe we get some resistance right around here. So definitely a lot of resistance. But who knows? We might see something. Who knows? We did make a pretty nasty, sell-off here, all the way from $100. So, maybe the shorts who are covering can fuel enough of a move to where we can maybe see, 8, 9, or 10. The only problem is I know Holo is a very thin stock. It's a very thin stock to where, the spread's going to be apparent. The spread is going to be apparent like we saw yesterday. And I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be. My best profit, stocks I make the most money on, are day one news. Day one with fresh news and, the beginning of the move. The beginning of a nice, beautiful move that has little to no resistance overhead. I don't think this is going to be a stock. Like I'm already coming into, I don't think that this is going to be a ticker right now on this day that I'm going to have, my record green day. Maybe I can make a couple $100. All right, I'll be happy with that. But it's just not in my A+ wheelhouse right now. My A+ wheelhouse is day one, fresh news, high volume, low flow, day one. I already said that. Beginning of the move, to where we have, an extra 200, 300% left in the move because I'm in so early. But do I think this is going 200, 300%? I don't even think we're going to break 10. I don't think we can break 10, to be honest with you. I think we're going to just maybe pop over 8 and fade. But who knows? Who knows? I can't be giving out predictions like that because I have no idea. I can't see the future. PRST is kind of curling up. If it's if you want to trade penny stocks, we did have a string of penny stocks in January, I think, or December, somewhere in there, where we kept having those nice penny stocks moving. So who knows? Maybe that can give something. But I don't really see much, man. I don't see much. CCTG, maybe. I guess CCTG might be the best, but I don't see news on it. It's already, dumped from 450 to 425 and coming lower. That's already a bad sign. So, today might be, the writing on the wall might be no trade day. I'd hate to admit it. It's been a long time since I had a no trade day, but it's already telling me no trade day, or at most, just take it easy, small size, because, the opportunity that I'm so far feeling in the market is not worthy of me taking a $15,000 or a $20,000 position size. And this is exactly what I mean about being intuitive with the market, is letting the market tell you what to do. And the market right now is telling me, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't force it, because right now there's nothing showing me that there's momentum in the market. And I don't want to be that guy trying to buy a breakout on fat size for it to just immediately whip back down 50 cents, $1 a share. So days like this is not worthy of getting into a hole and digging out of a hole. If it's, on the other hand, though, if it's a hot market, days like that, it's worthy of taking the risk, because the reward is there. And even if you do take a loss, since it's a hot market, you're going to have so many more opportunities to make it back. Right now, if I take a fat loss, I will not have another opportunity today to make that back. I will not have an opportunity maybe tomorrow to make that back, or the next day. It may take me a week to make back $1,000 in losses if it's a slow market. So the best thing to do is prevent that from happening in the first place. And to prevent that from happening in the first place is to recognize that this market is not the market to push it right now, today. Maybe tomorrow will be different. Maybe tomorrow we'll have something that's, ripping several hundreds of percent. And in that case, then I can, flip a switch into being aggressive and take advantage of that. But right now, just gotta relax here. But Holo seems to be the only one holding up here near the high. Let's hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out here. I'm getting close here to the end. Some of you guys might be heading out either to another stream or just focusing on your own trading at the open. Hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out if you're new. Consider subscribing. Let's take a look here. I want to take a look at Holo. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Skull taking the new sub bar up there in the top right. Skull repping it out. Thank you for the sub. Love to see it. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Haven't seen the avocado in a while. Yeah, I remember when you were repping the name up there with the avocado after having the avocado name. Or, you showing up with the avocado. That was quite a while ago. Yeah, the thing only kind of changes. The name only changes in the top right if someone subscribes while they're watching the stream. I can get subscribers, if I get subscribers, off stream, like the newest subscriber won't go into that name thing, the label. It's only people who subscribe on the stream, which is fine. Without using level 2, can I become profitable? Absolutely. Depends what kind of strategy you're using. Are you using the hyper scalping strategy?
you're using the hyper scalping strategy, the level 2 would help you out a lot. Also, you know, if you're not using the level 2, are you using the thinkorswim ladder? If you're using the thinkorswim ladder, you can absolutely be just as profitable as somebody with Dash Trader or a actual, you know, level 2 subscription. The ladder is just pretty much the level 2, just in a different orientation. And I used the ladder for the first 3 or 4 years, and I actually was profitable using the ladder. And I know a lot of people are making crap tons of money just using the ladder. Those spreads yesterday on GXAI on the ladder were like hell. Yeah, that's the reason why I got off the ladder and moved to the level 2, is because the bid and the ask, they were flying off the screen, and I couldn't tell, you know, what the numbers were anymore. So unless you have a lot of screen real estate, you know, up to down, you know, you can really drag it through the whole screen and have, you know, a lot of real estate. Or you can hit the plus and minus, but you do lose a couple cents if you use the plus and minus symbols to like kind of minimize the numbers a little bit. It still, you know, has its own problems, but you know, Dash Trader, this is $120 a month. I mean, it's not cheap, $120 a month. But you do get the halt levels. You know, you do get the halt levels, the halt resumption estimated price, which is, you know, very valuable in itself. So, you know, what I did was stick with the ladder until I'm profitable enough to where that it can justify moving over to DAS, and that transition will pay for itself. But I'm going to say that having the transition from the ladder to Dash Trader or any other proper level 2 isn't going to make you profitable in itself. Don't think it's going to make you profitable. You can get profitable just using the ladder, and I definitely suggest you focus on just getting profitable using the ladder versus, you know, having to pay $120 a month for the level 2. You know, it may just slightly increase your edge. So it's not really going to do much for you except slightly increase your edge and maybe improve your specific halt setups. So the halt setups. That's really all it's going to be able to do for you. But, you know, profitability, it's not going to make you profitable. A 500K position trader is a hedge fund or is a retail trader? I'm not sure what you mean. If you're taking 500, I mean, a retail trader can take 500K position with leverage, yeah. I wouldn't, yeah. We have about 2 minutes here to the open, so we are going to start getting ready here. Nothing is looking too good for today. You're absolutely right. Nothing looking too hot. You know, maybe we see Holo breaking previous highs, but I don't know. I'm not too hot. I'm not too, you know, stoked yet. Just gonna be, you know, very patient. Very patient. Small size. Yeah, no news for Holo. It looks like a purely technical setup, which we could see it move still, but you know, just gonna be small size. If I start going red, you know, even small red, I'm just gonna just take my hands off the hotkeys. That's my plan until something really starts to move. So hopefully you guys, you know, stay calm, cool, and collected and disciplined today, and hopefully you guys can get green. So that's it for me. I'm going to, you know, get through my trading session and maybe do a recap. If we don't see anything, I might not do a recap, but if we see something, I'll definitely do a recap for you guys. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. Hit that thumbs up button, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.